Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today I'm doing this weird looking Superman with a hover effect on us. I'm using CodePen and I have already filed in HTML and in CSS. I have predefined my colors using scss, and as for the colors in this linear background, I'm using this website that has very modern gradient colors and I really like them. I will also leave it in the description box if you want to check it out. Now I'm going to start writing my HTML code. I'm going to begin with the classes, and first I have my body. Inside the class body I'm going to start my other classes like hair, eyes, mouth. Inside the class eye I have an inner eye, and notice that I'm only going to have one eye and not two, as I usually have a left and a right one. I also write tooth and some other classes, sorry. And now as for the body, my color will be again body, and maybe you have noticed that my colors usually have the name of the class. In that way I can always remember more easily the color that I want to use. Now here I'm using border, bottom and top to have this effect with the black and the red. It's very useful to use border, bottom, top, left or right, and not just border. My hair in the middle is also ready, and now for my eyes, they are going to be ready in a little bit. Now I want a cool color, and later you will see that we will have an effect in the middle of our body. Now I'm using this shape tool that I will also leave in the description box. It's called Clippy tool, and it helps you make some shapes. Like here I'm doing a half circle, but you can of course do it with scss, but sometimes you can do it with Clippy tool more easily. The half circle is the same for the mouth and the teeth, so you don't have to change a lot of things. I'm going to continue with the suit. And here, be careful a little bit with the colors. In the suit yellow I will use the blue color, and in the suit blue I'm going to use the yellow color, so maybe you want to change the name of the classes. I think I have to make some changes in my codes, in my HTML code, because I can't see my suit. Okay, that's way better, nice. I had forgot to close the div. I'm going to continue writing some HTML code, and then I will continue with CSS. So we'll write some more classes. And now for the hands, they will be pretty simple. The left and the right one again. Alright, and now I'm going to continue with the suit. You don't have to change the circle here, it's the same. And now for the hands. Don't mind it, we will fix it. Nice. Now the right hand, I will do it in a little bit. I will fix it in a little bit. Just first write my toes for the hands and my palm. Be aware that we haven't used the digits for now. We don't need it. Now for the hands, I still want them to have a border radius of 50%, so it will be a round circle and not a half one. Now I'm going to fix the right hand with a transform rotate of -30 degrees, and in that way it will be a little bit more realistic. The transform rotation here is -180 degrees, and again we have this half circle. As for the toes, the border radius is 50%. And just change the property from left to right and adjust the top property. Now let's do the letter red class. That will be in the middle. Use this trapezoid from the clippy tool or use this frame. Here I made some changes because I was trying to find what's the right shape. I couldn't find it very easily, but then I made one that I liked. So it's not always very easy to use the clippy tool, you have to get used to it. And now you're going to see the effect. I just have to finish the letter class. Okay, now that's it. And here for the S you can use the letter S, or once again you can do it with the clippy tool. I think that it would be much easier if you just write the S letter in the HTML. Now I'm going to do the hover effect. You just need to transform scale 1.1 and change a little bit the color. So every time you hover the S, it will change a little bit the color. As I was saying, for the S, you can just write it in the HTML and don't use the clip tool. I mean, you can do whatever you prefer. Okay, let's start the foot now. Let's write, the foot. The color will be blue. Of course, we need it smaller. Alright, the same for the right leg. Nice. And I'm going to continue with the shoe. The shoe will be red and maybe have a border radius of 45%. And again, we don't have to use the synthetics here. Now as for the cape, now we will use the synthetics because we want it to be behind the body. For those of you who aren't very aware of synthetics, it's like in Photoshop the layers. Okay, and now that's it. Thank you.